Presidential candidates saying they are confident that they will win this election. So far, 22 states have declared President Donald Trump as the winner. We have 21 states, including Colorado, Arizona, and California, naming Joe Biden as their next president. And we know that Donald Trump also took Indiana's 11 electoral votes. Indiana was actually one of the first states to be called overnight, and that's in part because we were one of the first 2 states that shut down polling locations.
As far as I'm concerned, we already have one.
I'm here to tell you tonight, we believe we're on track to win this election.
And really right now, this race is going to come down to 4 states. We're talking Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. Now, both candidates are confident that they will win this election, as you imagine they are, but it may be a few days before we sort all of this out. CBS 4's Alexa Green has been up all night, really, on her 5th cup of coffee, she told us. She listened to each of their speeches and has the latest live in the newsroom. Good morning to you, Alexa. We appreciate your efforts this morning.
Well, Nick, let's get straight to these electoral votes because that's really what it comes down to. The first to 270, it's the magic number that wins. The AP reporting the president is at 213. Joe Biden is at 238. Now, several key states such as Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Michigan are still too early to call, but the president, speaking to the American people early this morning, claimed his victory, saying they were about to celebrate, but the projections, they were just called off. He also said he would take the election to the Supreme Court, saying a very sad group of people are trying to disenfranchise millions of his supporters who voted for him and that he'll be taking action.
So we'll be going to the U.S. Supreme Court. We want all voting to stop. We don't want them to find any ballots at 4 o'clock in the morning and add them to the list, okay? It's a very sad moment.
Now, keep in mind, election laws in the U.S. require all votes to be counted, and several states allow mailed-in votes to be accepted after Election Day as long as they are postmarked by Tuesday. Now, several key states such as Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Michigan still too early to call. But as we mentioned, their ballots postmarked by November 3rd can be accepted if they arrive up to 3 days after the election. Democratic nominee Joe Biden also spoke to supporters early this morning, urging the American people to be patient, saying the election isn't over until every single ballot is counted.
As I've said all along, it's not my place or Donald Trump's place to declare who's won this election. That's the decision of the American people. But I'm optimistic about this outcome.
Now, taking a look at the map, President Trump kept several states, including Texas, Iowa, and Ohio, and Florida. Biden, though, winning several states where the President Trump sought to compete. That included New Hampshire and Minnesota. And we've also just learned Biden flipped Arizona, another key battleground state that actually went to the president in 2016. But neither the AP nor CBS News right now are projecting a clear overall winner because, again, this morning, Nick and Ange, everything too close to call. Of course, though, we're keeping an eye on all of this. Keep in mind, though, it might take some time for this election to be decided. Angela?